Hello to the internet. I have a cold.
Hi,
And
everyone.
this is going to be a lot less fast paced than usual because I have a cold.
Mm.
And my friend who I normally pester to join the stream is deciding that they need some time for themselves right now. So I'll probably still be monitoring the stream on my phone and all that in case we do get comments and stuff.
Guardians of the Field.
But I'm not going to be like. I'm still going to be interactive and stuff. I'm really tempted to. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's something I should actually tell you off camera, in fact.
Okay.
I will send you a screenshot later. All right, let me share the screen. So if you hear me coughing, it's just because I'm sick. It's just a common cold. It's could have come from multiple sources. Like Lucius was in daycare for a week or preschool for a week, and then they booted him out because he was having trouble adjusting, and so he was exposed to other kids. And then Loki has been he's been working a lot, and he's been in contact with people and packages and stuff because he's a courier. And then for me, I've been going like on the bus for errands and things like that, and I wasn't like, I have a mask that I take with me everywhere, but I wasn't wearing it, and it came back to bite me.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my bad. But okay, so we're gonna go over here. I've already filled in a lot of the like reaction things here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here we go. We were at like a. Again, this is going to be a lot slower pace. Iffy and Segan left off here. See, that's what I was looking for. Okay. The bus ride home gave Trent some time to think. Let's see, hold on.
A dangerous pastime? I know.
He liked Greg, but Greg wasn't nearly as stupid as Josh. That's canon. No doubt he'd noticed Trent slip up with the gloves. That's kind of why we wrote it in, yes. How would he ever explain that? Awkwardly? Well, at least he knew Nathaniel couldn't confirm anything, not if he valued his life. But what if he didn't value his life? Trent had sensed something about Nathaniel, something that spoke of hidden dark desires. He sensed Nathaniel's self-preservation only went so far, and that was intriguing, as was the fact that Nathaniel had let him go as far as he had.
Yeah, self-preservation only went so far. Let.
Huh?
Let.
The fact that his...
No concept that maybe Nathaniel is just like, afraid for his life and didn't do anything?
Except that he pushed when he did when Trent did like kiss him, Nathaniel shoved him off and was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" Which doesn't really speak to a like. So that's what kind of conflicts with that, and that's why I'm not
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We did bring that up before, but then I redacted, or I didn't like redact it, but I was like, yeah, so much for self-preservation. The fact that his limit was being kissed suggested to Trent that he felt like he deserved to be punished, but not to be loved.
You're reading a lot into this, Trent.
I'm gonna give
Corey
myself
intensifies.
Sin 9 ass off and a Corey intensifies, yes. I love how both of our minds immediately went to Corey intensifies.
Mm.
Fuck you, WordPress. So Lucius got put to bed an hour early. Well, partially he wanted to be, like he decided it was like he puts himself to bed now if his father isn't here. If his father is here, he cries about only one of us being in the room with him. But otherwise, he'll just like go straight into the back room and cuddle up with me, and I'll cuddle with him either until he gets to sleep or until it's clear that me being with him isn't actually helping him calm down, and then I'll leave, and then he'll just leave. And by not calming down, I mean that he'll be like babbling and playing and all this stuff. It's not really sleeping. And then sometimes he just tries to get out of bed, and then I have to leave anyway because he's supposed to be in bed. We're not playing Chase the Baby, especially not right now. We're not playing Chase the Baby. Trent could relate to a degree. That's why he's reading so much into it. He's projecting his feelings. Let's see. But he usually tried to push back those feelings to continue to pursue what he wanted. His optimistic demeanor was the polar opposite of Nathaniel's pessimistic one. Well, good then. Nathaniel did deserve punishment, Trent thought. On the other hand, Trent, had been careless. He kept chastising himself. He had really messed up. If Rebecca ever found out about this, God, he was a fool. He had disappointed the one woman he'd ever loved, and even if she said she wasn't leaving him, it was only a matter of why was Paula's car in Rebecca's parking lot, and why was Greg's car on the street? Crap. He knew what he was going to walk into. He was tempted to turn and run, but he already missed Rebecca too much. Missed her husky, sexy voice, the sweet smell of her skin, the warmth of her hand in his. He should at least go in and find as much enjoyment in being near her as he could before she sent him packing. Yeah, that doesn't last long. Because I also do that thing where I forgot what I wrote in the previous reply. Rebecca was trying to keep from losing her mind. Good luck with that.
Bit late. I mean,
well, the series is called Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
Yeah. It's the title of show.
Wondering what the hell was going on, trying to wrap her mind around the fact that Greg was here in the first place, let alone what he had said. Paula looked like she was going to be sick and angry both. Yeah, you know what? I usually get pretty angry when I'm sick, so valid. When they all heard the door open and, as one, turned to look at Trent as he came into the room. I'm just imagining like everybody's head just swiveling to orient on. Greg's eyes narrowed slightly and his back stiffened, but he didn't say anything. This wasn't his business. He still cared for Rebecca as a friend and wasn't sure what was going to happen because he hadn't read the script. Paula, sensing the tension and knowing this had nothing to do with her, for once not being nosy, stood and threw Rebecca a look. Well, I'm out of here. Call me later, okay? Bye. That was abrupt, but also kind of appropriate. She headed to the door and, grabbing Greg's arm tightly, dragged him with her. By the way, they just sit there in the parking lot for hours after this.
Wow.
So when we get there, you'll kind of see what I mean. But I think this is one of those things where, like, I wrote something and she didn't really, like, she didn't fully grasp what I was trying to do. And so I was like, they've just been sitting out there for hours. And she's like, yep. I was like, okay. Right. Trent, she said civilly as they both left. At the slam of the door, they were alone. Rebecca just stood there looking at the man she loved above all else. Hold on. With a confused, guarded, unreadable expression. I'm sorry. Unreadable. She was waiting to see what he had to say before reacting, for once trying to think out her emotions before just giving into them. You know what? That works with canon. I mean, she's very impulsive canonically, and so this is actually props for both canon and Fan and Rebecca. Trent, her voice was soft, her eyes furrowed. What did you do? What happened? Did you go to see Nathaniel? She asked, biting her lip, not wanting to hear the answer. Then maybe she shouldn't ask?
They're not married yet, so... Oh.
Hold on.
What?
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, so you were going to say something about they're not married yet?
They're not married yet, so Rebecca could still be compelled to testify against him in court.
Trent initially froze, then made a beeline for the bathroom, not even acknowledging Paula or any of Rebecca's. Yeah, so much for wanting to bask in Rebecca's presence. I'm going to put the flip-flop image. I haven't used the flip-flop image in a while. And I feel like we've been doing the "but you just said" thing a lot without actually having any yeah. I just remembered this exists. He locked himself in the bathroom and, without thinking about it, ran the shower. He didn't get in at first, but he did brush his teeth about 5 times in a row and rinse with mouthwash after every time. Oh, mood. Blinking as Trent all but ran past her, ignoring her, it seemed. That's her priority right now, really.
Mm-hmm.
Can I put for you the center of the universe thing? Sounds like you. Okay. Oh yeah, there's this song about the solar system and the 8 planets and stuff, to the tune of the Ode to Joy on a children's programming show. It's so cute. It's so adorable. In fact, hold on a sec. I'll send it to you on Discord. Okay. So you can look at that later. Okay. Rebecca was all set to follow him when she heard the door lock. What the fuck? That was so not like him. Trent never ignored her, ever. That angered her.
Like nothing had ever angered her before.
Oh, hold on. One sec. I'm gonna do the I am feel uncomfortable one. I'm gonna do the birds' rights activist thing, and then after the next one, you can say what you want.
Okay.
First, I have to find birds' rights activist.
Birds' rights activist.
I know it took a fucking long time to find last time because I don't remember.
There it is.
Yep.
It took forever because it was in dark mode, and so I didn't know to look for the dark mode.
Like nothing had ever angered her before.
You can't just say what your characters are feeling. That makes me angry.
I think we have that one too. I know we've done that before. Just let me know if you see it.
I'm looking. There.
Okay. We're seeing them at the same time. And it's also, again, she's doing the superlative thing.
Kind of like with Cthusias.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Loki says that in the game he's playing, he's gonna add One West Covina to like their library. Not even her fight with Nathaniel. Yeah, because instead of fighting with Nathaniel, now you're fighting about Nathaniel. Actually, hold on. I have a better way to phrase that. Shaking with barely contained rage at Trent, at Greg, at Paula, at Nathaniel, at this
What
entire...
did Paula do?
Huh?
What did Paula do?
Nathaniel, at this entire situation and everyone and everything. Okay, lady, you need to take a fucking chill pill. She turned on her heel and walked to her room where she slammed the door. So hard the wall shook. So that's 2 doors being slammed now in this scene. Wait,
Slammy.
did Trent... Oh, no, Trent just locked himself in the bathroom. Okay, he didn't slam the door. She took deep breaths to try and settle herself because she felt her body burning unpleasantly. I hope she gets the vapors and faints.
Fire, hellfire.
Yeah, my body also gets overheated when I get angry. I get hot flashes specifically when I get mad. So it's extremely unpleasant, especially if it's already warm out. It's like, why?
Sometimes anxiety makes like my shoulders burn.
Oof. They walked over and sat on her bed. Trent stared at the mirror, stared hollow-eyed through his reflection. Then he slowly...
Seitaro has feelings.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, sad Taro. Yeah, that looks about like what I was picturing too. Then he slowly peeled off his clothes and stepped into the hot water, intending to take a full shower alone for the first time since he was a child.
Oof.
Although I don't think all it. Oh, wait.
She called him glitter glue.
Desmona, who also has a cringy ass accent. Head in her hands, Rebecca tried to count to 100, but she didn't even get to 10 before she stood, grabbed the first thing she made contact, which happened to be a glass figurine, and threw it at the wall with a scream of frustration and panic.
Oh, Helbor relates to that. She throws things when she's angry. Helbor would not say I relate to this, but have Pippi say that Helbor would relates to this. Yeah. She also throws things when she's angry. Learned from the worst.
Huh?
Learned from the worst.
Trent heard something hit the wall and instinctively ducked down, covering his head, but his ankle turned and he landed hard on his rear. He cried out in pain and then just started openly sobbing and cursing. He was done for. He was never coming out. He would rather drown again or freeze to death than face Rebecca's wrath. You know what? Hold on. I have a react for this. It's all the way at the bottom. I love that floopy little kitten butt. Look at that. Although I do tend to react the same way. Like if someone's mad at me, I'm like, no. Rebecca had never felt like this ever.
Yes, we've been over this.
She felt as if she couldn't breathe. Oh, wee woo wagon. Oops. Was she hyperventilating? Oh gods, what was happening? This wasn't the way things were supposed to go between them at all. When did it all get so screwy? When you overreacted? And that is Cinnamon, because at one point Cinnamon asked, I believe it was Bastion, for a relationship with Bastion Usagi and Alibrius, and then Bastion got all butthurt about it. So this is an in-character reaction for Sin. Sure, she knew Trent had some issues to work out, but she didn't even want to think about what him visiting Nathaniel meant, what he could have possibly have done. Well, then don't think about it.
Think about a red balloon.
Huh?
Think about a red balloon.
The quote from the Thinks You Can Think. I'm gonna do the intrusive thoughts.
Yes.
Although poor Nathaniel, like, I'm not gonna do a poor Nathaniel, but this is also a poor Nathaniel. Like, it's not Nathaniel's fault that Trent chose to do the thing. That was Trent's own judgment. But anyway, it scared her. She would never fear Trent, but she didn't know.
Would she really?
Huh?
She would never fear Trent. Would she really?
But she didn't know what he was thinking. He'd acted on his own after he'd promised to always be honest with her. That pissed her off so much. Huh?
He'd acted on his own after he'd promised to always stay honest with her. How are those two things connected? This whole thing's fucked up. How very dare he take space?
And it's implied that she... Actually, hold on.
We don't have a reaction pick for a fucked up-o-meter, do we?
We have a creepometer. Do you want to see if we have anything similar?
Yeah.
Okay, let's image scroll for a bit. Okay. We have fucking yikes.
Yeah, that'll do.
I'll keep scrolling, but if we can't find anything else, then... Let's see. We have that is absolutely repulsive.
Okay.
Let's see. We have oh Jesus God no. No. Let's see. We have what the fuck am I reading? No, we don't have. Yeah, we don't have the fuckometer. I know we had a creepometer somewhere.
Yeah, we passed it a while ago, but...
Wait, we have even the offensive stereotype character is offended. Do you want to use that one or?
Yes.
Yes.
You managed to even offend the offensive stereotype character is offended. Yes, that's definitely a single sentence.
You know, fun fact, she typed that by accident and I made her keep it.
Yes.
That's the highest that's the closest we can get to an 11 on the fuckometer.
Yeah. Fucked up the meter.
Hmm?
Fucked up the meter.
Fucked up in the meter. Okay.
The readings are off the charts.
Excuse me a second. Let me just... Yeah. I do love that react, though.
I'm glad.
Whatever happened, she would find out.
Oh, yes, this is all about her.
Which react should we use?
I mean, we've already used the center of the universe one and the I am uncomfortable when you aren't about me.
We have, let's see, we have Let's Talk About Me, and for my next trip, I will turn this into a conversation about me.
That one.
The magician one? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me find it.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. But for right now, the fact that he had avoided her, had locked her out, infuriated her and added to her worries about this whole situation.
Not what she could have potentially done. What he could have potentially done to Nathaniel. Just right. Poor Nathaniel.
Breathing hard, she laid back on her bed, but not before cracking her door open a bit, signaling it was safe to enter as she waited for Trent.
Oh, she's allowed to lock him out of her room, but he's not allowed to lock her out of the bathroom?
Oh, hold on. I'm not going to use Desmona for this.
Right? But he didn't tell her.
Hold on.
I actually don't have anything to add.
Oh, I thought you did. Trent stayed under the water long after it had run cold and he had cleaned every part of his body 3 times. And then eventually his energy was spent and he just collapsed in the tub with the water still running.
Yes.
Hearing the loud thumping sound drew Rebecca out of her sorrow, her eyes furrowed.
Yeah.
As she stood and walked towards the bathroom.
You know, I think a normal partner would have been like, oh no, Trent is running the water? He never does that. Trent, are you okay?
I'm sorry, I had to. Trent had been in the bathroom for a really long time and he hated showers and baths.
Yes, it took you this long to remember that.
Pressing her ear to the door, she blinked when she heard sobs coming from the other side. Which he would have been sobbing for hours at this point, just so that's clear. Trent? She tried the handle and of course she forgot he had locked it. Trent, are you all right?
Better late than never, I guess.
Not hearing any reply save for the man's sobs, she wiggled the handle again and sighed. Hydration reminder from your friendly neighborhood streamers.
Hydrate.
Damn it. She rushed back to her room, grabbed up her phone, and hit Paula's number.
Paula, Trent is crying in the bathroom instead of talking to me. This is the worst thing ever. Despair! I love you.
It applies.
It does.
Paula hadn't actually left the complex yet and was busy arguing with Greg, a circular argument that had gone on for hours when their phone buzzed. You know what? I'm surprised the neighbors aren't complaining.
Right.
I feel like
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a house where a bunch of drug dealers were murdered, and then it was refurbished, but very poorly. And there was a bit of collapsed ceiling that fell on Paula, and then like Trent arrived before the firefighters did. Like everybody fucking arrived before the firefighters did. All of the fucking extras that were pulled in.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, and then Trent had to like lift the collapsed bathroom off of Paula, and
I remember that part.
yeah. She answered it and heard Rebecca's voice, but didn't fully understand her words. Wait, you want me to what? Rebecca, slow down. I need you to come back and pick the bathroom door lock. You know what? No, that doesn't make sense. Okay. And then leave. Please don't ask me to explain. Just please.
Oh, everyone has to tell you everything, but you don't have to explain jack shit.
Also, why would she agree to that? Okay, I haven't even left yet. I'll be right there. Why, though? Like, okay, hold on. Paula hung up, gave Greg a stay here look, and Greg obeyed like a good little dog.
Mm-hmm.
And dashed off to help her friend. She didn't even knock, but went right into Rebecca's apartment. It's a house.
Wait, if it's a house, why does she have a parking lot instead of a driveway?
Hold on a second. Oh, that was my mistake. and gave her a look. She strode over to the bathroom door and, working her magic, had the door unlocked in seconds. That's illegal.
It's Dora's school.
She turned, nodded at her friend, and walked back out as if this was perfectly natural.
What the fuck?
There are so many things wrong with this.
Polichu, I choose you. Use lockpick. It's super effective. And then she went back into her Pokeball like nothing happened.
Actually, it should probably be something other than Chew because Trent is Trent to Chew.
Oh. Huh. Polisaur?
We use Becasaur too.
Oh, gosh darn it.
Polizard?
Polizard. You alright, hon?
Yeah, I just spilled.
Oh.
Aw. Hate it when that happens. Rebecca mouthed thank you as Paula left. She shoved open the bathroom door and went into the room, shutting it behind her. This is a huge even if Trent is injured, this is still a huge invasion of privacy. Hold on. Wait, so yeah, she tried to unlock the door and she yelled through it.
Yeah, but she didn't knock.
The room was still steamy, but she could tell the water had run cold by now as the fog had dissipated within the room.
Wait, is the room steamy or not? You have to pick one.
Strode over to the shower and paused. Wait, Trent was in the shower?
Oh my god. Oh my. She doesn't even need me to have a webcam to know that I am face palming with both hands. You're amazing.
I could hear it.
Oh.
But the water was running. She heard a bump. She heard him crying.
Yeah, but what does she think he was doing? Just running the water while standing outside the tub to torment himself or something? And run up her water bill?
I forgot people pay for water. Yeah, no, fun fact, this apartment, water is included with the rent.
Mm.
Unfun fact, I am too sick to go to the bank to get the cashier's check for the electric bill.
Oh.
And, yeah, I'm just like, it's gonna have to be late because I'm not going. Like, Loki's next day off is Thursday, which is Thanksgiving.
Mm.
And if I gave him instructions on what to do, I'm not sure he would fully remember my instructions. Although I suppose I could do it online or something like that. But anyway, yeah, I got the bill. I don't know how much it is yet because I haven't opened it because I usually open it like right before we go to the bank or something.
Mm.
Anyway, tangent about electricity. Anyway, she opened the door and nearly had a heart attack.
A little late.
Trent was basically curled in a ball in the bottom of her shower, unmoving. Without even minding the water nor the fact that she was still dressed, she leaned over and reached for him.
She didn't turn the water off?
And also, her voice carried concern, love, and above all, fear.
Are we sure? Are we really sure?
We just came from Skirko.
I love Tokyomi.
I do too. Baby, no, baby, look at me. She climbed in with him, wrapping herself around him as she held him. Trent, please, maybe you should turn off the water. Just say it.
And, and maybe ask before invading his personal space.
Hey. 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 This comes from an improv skit on Rick and Morty where he goes on a rant about personal space. In fact, hold on. I might get DMSC'd for this, but I don't care.
Hey, welcome back to Personal Space. I'm your host, Philip Jacobs, and let me tell you, I care about my personal space. Whoa, whoa! Hey, who's around me right now? Who's around me? Now, why don't we step up here and everybody get stepped up, and let's get some stepped up personal space up in this place. Here we go. We get a 1, personal space. 2, personal space. 3, stay out of my personal space. 4, keep away from my personal space. 5, get out of that personal space. 6, stay away from my personal space. 7, keep away from
What was that?
space. 8, personal space.
It's explained
9,
in another
personal
episode.
Space.
Okay.
You know, I take personal space pretty seriously, up to the point that I don't even care about this. I'm not even interested in having this skin on my personal space. Oh my god!
Yep.
And then he just rips off his own face.
Yep. That's probably how Trent is feeling.
I mean, I relate to the like wanting to rip my skin off thing, but I mean that's weirdly relatable.
Huh?
But that's weirdly relatable.
Trent was dreaming again, dreaming of being held, of being loved again. Why is that the direction I decided to go with this?
Personal space, personal space.
It was raining and he was so cold. His eyes fluttered open for a moment, but then closed again. His ear, which had been pressed to the bathtub floor as the water rose, was throbbing painfully. So yeah, he has a twisted ankle and an ear infection.
Fantastic.
And another super unrealistic hospital scene is about to happen. Feeling panic rise in her once more, she reached back and turned the water off, not caring.
About time.
Not caring that now she was entirely drenched.
Oh
But
my
the
gosh,
narration
stop making
seems
this about
fair.
you.
Huh?
Oh my gosh, Rebecca, stop making this about you and how self-sacrificing you are for comforting your partner after he falls in the bathtub.
Akuma's just way too excited.
Well, yeah, someone's being a martyr really badly.
Let's see, that's the cookie one.
We need we need to find more opportunities to use the one where Akuma has a cookie. But yes, this is the perfect one.
She reached for a towel off the rack nearby, wrapped it as best she could around Trent's body, and began trying to dry him off a little.
You know, she doesn't know where he hurt himself.
Hoping the motion would get him to respond, at least. Hold on a sec. Story intensifies.
Mm.
Don't do this. I'm here, baby. I love you. Please don't shut me out. Don't leave me. You promised.
And center of the universe react again?
Hold on.
You passed it. I think.
We could do this one.
Oh, okay. Yes.
She didn't know what else to do but stay by him and profess her love for him. Call an ambulance, maybe? Take him to the hospital?
Ask where he's hurt?
She hoped somehow he heard her. Please, Trent, please, I love you.
Hear me! Hear me!
Her voice broke. She felt so helpless.
This is all about how she feels.
I hate it so much. She leaned over to him softly, to softly kiss his cheek as she threaded her finger lightly through his hair. Her tears fell freely now, and she didn't care. Neither do we. Shut the fuck up. Actually, no.
Yes, good.
In fact, I feel like I want to look through the Epiphany reacts. We have that.
Yes.
We have, oh boy, here we go. I need an adult that doesn't even make sense. Nobody likes you. Oh, for fuck's sake, don't pretend this isn't on you. Let's see. Solution. Shut up and buy
That's
it.
your motive all the time.
That's your motive all the time. Yeah. A+, ruining everything. How about this one? Well, maybe not. It's like more like medical incompetent shit. And then this is my committing crimes face. And then earlier we have the we have another one. The separation anxiety one. But yeah, should we do an Epiphany react?
Yeah.
Which one?
Yeah. This is her caring face.
Okay. Trent slowly started to wake up. His brain had processed a few things while he was out, and he felt a lot calmer. He heard Rebecca calling for him and tried to answer back, but it came out as a gurgle. Yeah, he needs a doctor. Not giving it a wee-woo wagon because he's already going to the hospital. He did flinch away instinctively when she touched his hair next to his hurt ear. Ow. Seeing he was coming round, Rebecca felt the panic within her began to dull somewhat. Noticing his flinch, she knew right away what was wrong with his ear, but she hadn't noticed his ankle till she moved so he could settle better against her. Why didn't she ask about either of these things, though? What am I going to do with you, babe? She asked gently. This is not the time to be playful.
This is a medical emergency.
Then kiss his forehead. You're hurt. We have to get you to the
Assuming
hospital.
the horror fleet doesn't show up.
Can you stand? She took one of his massive hands into hers and gave a little reassuring squeeze. Lean on me if you need to. I am little, but I am strong.
She giggled faintly because this is definitely the situation for that. Noting the still out of it look he gave her. Oh good, he is in an altered mental state and you think it's funny. Okay, speaking of tearing skin off, yeah, my skin is crawling right now, and I would like it to stop. I would like to rip it off so it will stop.
No, but Desmona is commentating on Rebecca's behavior, just so that you're aware.
Yes.
He's not trying to be creepy this time. Come on, love, let's get you out of here. Can we all get out of here?
Well, I do need to call my folks in 3 minutes, so.
Yeah, and this is gonna take a while. Okay.
Should we pause here then?
Yeah. We did some good progress today. Huggles.
Alrighty. Love you, sis.
Love you too.
I hope you feel better soon.
Oh, I do too, and thank you. Bye.
Bye. Huggles.